Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Oh yeah, I like to do that. So if you find a word while I was shuffling, you know, because the deck is just like that, and it resonates with you, then it's a message for you. You know, something you need to think about maybe. Beautiful. Ooh. Okay, so I'm reading. Procrastination. Stop focusing on your problems and excuses. Take a small step and do something constructive. Growth. Feel open, willing, and proud of your desire to explore new opportunities for self-development. And manifestation. Soon you may manifest the goal you focus spiritual energies upon. Hey, she's got wings. Look at the cards. Procrastination. It's this dragging your feet about making changes. But yeah, let's I'm gonna pull some more cards. So that's just what I'm getting. It's this you know, even small things can make a big difference. And oh oh, okay. Oh, so much. And some overthinking also. Oh, the finger again, but this time in the reverse. Yeah, so it's quite an opposite energy compared to the reading yesterday, isn't it? It's this, you know, sometimes we think about situations, and because we are overthinking them through our own glasses, we make them worse than they actually are. That's what I'm getting with this card, because there might have been a situation where you make up things which are not really there. It could be that you assume a third-party situation, but there is none, you know. But because you're overthinking it and just what I'm getting, not communicating anything, and also procrastinating to communicate. It's almost a relationship dynamic reading that I'm getting. It's this, therefore you have the, you don't get any results, and this causes you some sorrow, just because you fill up the space that where there is nothing, you know. When you overthink things and you assume things, then you will never find out the truth, right? You have to find out the truth for yourself. And the magic, right? And the magic returns. It's this, it also flips. There is something, you know, because of this, I'm like, in the stars and the manifestation, there's something coming in for you that will get you out of a situation that causes all the feelings within you without overthinking. That's interesting. So it's a split message. There's this assumption thing. I think that's going on for you a bit, that you think that there's something going on, but there's not really, and you don't know the truth because you don't talk and communicate. And therefore you might have been the one showing the finger to the situation, but there was no real need to do so, because if you would have had the guts to find out the truth, you would have seen that there was nothing like that there. Maybe it's just, yeah, so that's one thing. And the other thing is just because of the magic, I think you are currently, you know, procrastinating also to make some changes, because it's hard to make changes in the old, right? And it's harder, let's say it like that, right? But once you do even just small steps, you will feel better, you know, when you do small steps towards what you desire. Even if it's just one tiny thing per day, it will get you out of this rut, right? It's, for example, it's just cleaning up, getting out of the house, doing something small that you maybe don't do every day just to get out. But nonetheless, I think there's something on the way for you. It's just this, it's a transformation. It's from procrastination. Maybe you've been in a situation for a while where you procrastinated changes. And, you know, sometimes when we stay in situations for too long, they make us so uncomfortable that we have no other choice than to do something about it, because we are so uncomfortable, you know, that there's no other choice. Nothing feels right anymore. And when nothing feels right, you need to make the changes and transform, you know. It's almost like you are transforming into the peacock by doing so, you know. It's this getting wings, you know, and then the manifestation comes in. I'm sure it's well on the way, because you are already doing the things that are required to draw this to you, right? So, because look, this is a figure, like a woman, just a normal woman, that's a peacock, and that's the combination of this, you know. It's the you having wings with the, like, almost the same color but drawn, and there is the bird of luck, bringing you something very nice. Maybe you have had dreams about it before, and you are not just basically waiting for its arrival. And yeah, you get your wishes. Of course, I mean, with this card, I just love to see it, because sometimes we get so caught up in the procrastination and we think we don't do enough, or we are not enough, or it's, you know, sometimes we still sit in our misery and almost also don't believe that things like this can happen, and then suddenly it comes in, right? And it's magical, you know. And that's, I think that's also, you know, transforming your mood, because look, this is steps also you took. I think you changed also a lot, and it might have been change that you didn't really want to make, and it already caused you discomfort, because change itself, when it's new, it causes discomfort, because it's not, we are not used to it. So of course we feel in the moment we don't feel good, but maybe you let things go that also hurt you, just to bring this change in. And those are just steps, you know, that you made up for yourself, that you also had to take, or that, you know, it's a path, and therefore it's, and you are still overthinking it. And I think that's not easy for you to be in your own head, because it's a crowded place with all the thoughts, right? But on the other side, there's the magic. And, you know, sometimes we just need to be reintroduced to our magical abilities by divine intervention of some sorts. And it can, you know, those two words, they sometimes, when I think about them, they seem to be not good. But this time it's a good. You know, it's not something like an illness or something like that. No, it's a gift. A gift. Yeah, something like that. It's just this gift from the sky, and it will give you your wings. And then you get also the affirmation, like the confirmation of your own magic. And it will also cause you to feel more connected, because this is disconnection. This is assuming things about, thinking bad things about good guys, right? But no need for that. No need for that, because this manifestation will confirm you how loved you are from the universe, you know. Even though in the beginning there was a relationship, and there's some sort of relationship dynamic, but I'm not getting one particular relationship. It's just this overall assumption about people, that how they perceive you. And it's most often caused by insecurity. And you think maybe that people think about you that you are fill in everything negative that you can think of, but it's not true. It's the opposite. They love you, and they accept you for who you are, with every failure in your life, right? And maybe the failures even make you more endearing, because, hey, I mean, it's relatable. Everyone is not perfect, and therefore, but I think you especially have the thought in your head that they think that you are, fill in the negative words, and it's not the case. It's not at all, actually, because that's something you needed to see. And with this in mind also, that's, you know, there are several messages that are coming through, but there's also something about a stuck situation, that you feel stuck somehow, or just trapped, or you just want to get out somehow, but you didn't find the way out. It's like a maze, and the universe gives you everything you need in a very magical way, you know. And this transforms also your thinking about yourself, because then you know your magic and your connection to the stars, because maybe you saw it coming in your dreams, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna shuffle a bit more. Contest. Be yourself fully, and you are without compare a true winner of the only a contest that matters. Oh well. I mean, that just confirms what I was saying, you know. I think you are still trying to hide some things that don't need to be hidden, because they are obvious for some people, you know. It's like, you know, when you try to hide, it's almost like a child trying to hide underneath a blanket, and the mother still sees you. It's just, well, find me, and you know, but you know, some people, they, you know, the mother maybe says then, oh, where is he? I can't see him. She's just pretending. Yeah, you know how it goes. Yeah, but the little boy doesn't want to be caught. Yeah, and you know, we can we can only sit for such and such amount of time in our own misery until the universe steps in and gives you a positive slap. It's like, oh, come on, get out of your darkness. And but I think I'm also getting this being suspicious. It says, no, I don't believe that. That's too good to be true. It's just whenever something good comes in, you think, oh, there must be something bad about it too, right? No, this time it's not something bad. Okay. Synchronicity. Yeah. So this deck is called the Synchronicity deck. So it's a major arcana card, so to say, for me at least. And yeah, I'm drawn to play and consequences. It's this on our side and moves, but play and consequences. You know, the word is like, has so much negativity to it. It's like almost also play and consequences. It's like you're having fun. Maybe it goes back to your childhood where you had fun and you know, playing a ball game or something, and then someone comes up and tells you to be quiet, or you know, just removes all the joy of the play, right? It's this consequences and play. And I think you want to return to that playful, okay, being in tune with your playful side, and finally letting go of this dark cloud. And the universe is like, okay, you know what? Here you go. Here's your game. You did all the steps, and you know, there's still some steps. There needs still some steps to be taken, because it's a huge shift and a huge change. But nonetheless, it's like the universe is like, oh well, you know, enough suffering. I think, you know, when you have something like this ingrained in your system, where you're like, you are playing and then something bad lingers around the corner, and you've sat in it for a few years, maybe, or just a while longer, right? The universe comes in and just gives you something. And I think at this point you are already almost waiting for it, because you know that there needs something to happen. And sometimes we cannot do it ourselves because it's just too much. And the universe is all about expansion. And if you want to expand in a way, you know, you cannot just expand with crying and healing and being miserable. That's what we do when we are really diving deep into our own darkness. But light is shining, you know, and you can also expand while having fun. And this is a lesson that you need to learn in life still. And the universe gives you that. And it might come with some challenges, you know. You know, maybe it requires you to be a bit more flexible than you are used to, because it could be, you know, the path. It could be also, you know, a path that you're always walking, and like the things you've always done the same way. And suddenly the universe is like, well, gotta be a bit more flexible, and it will challenge you in a good way, right? And therefore your manifestation is coming in. Yeah, and it teaches you the good side of life. It's this it teaches you how to be happy again. And yeah, well, who doesn't want to learn that, right? Because it seems to me that, when we grow up, we always learn how to be miserable. And we have to then learn again how to be happy and how to be joyful and playful again, because we don't allow it for ourselves anymore at some point, because we always fear that there's something bad around the corner. And that's what I'm getting. It's this, you think about other people, that they think about you like that. You think about the whole life being like that something is going to happen that's giving you the biggest slap ever. But the biggest slap ever for you will be, wow, it's magical. I manifested what I wanted. Yeah. And and it will cause you to feel more love that you were disconnected from because you didn't allow yourself to feel love, or to feel loved also, because sometimes we just look in the mirror and we're like, yeah, well, that's not fun that's nothing for no one. And and maybe also it could also be that you are also trying to change your appearance in some ways, and the universe, like, come on, you are loved the way you are. It's okay. You don't need to beat yourself up for not getting everything done that you know you should do, and this will also lead you to, again, flip it and love yourself more. So the universe knows that you need this lesson, a good lesson, a lesson that opens your heart also, and makes you feel gratitude for the magic that is around. And therefore you don't need to well, it's just a lesson that you need to learn. And maybe reluctant lesson learning, because you're like, nah, I ain't that good. I ain't that loved. Maybe you've been lonely for a long time, but yeah, just be assured that you are loved. Yeah, so maybe we will get some wrapping up, because we already know who this reading's for. It's for Cancer. And yeah, let's see what else we get. Energy's gaining momentum. Yeah, it's this that something is around the corner. You know it, you feel it, you can trust your intuition. So yeah. You are good enough. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Well, I don't need to add anything to that. Yeah, so additional info is in the letter box below. And see you next time, maybe. Bye.